Oh, yo, 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 yo. We are back at it again, like crack addicts and fan. How we doing today? Welcome to the pod, KluB24. You know what's popping, man. It's a situation every week. It's a situation every week. And you already know. We coming with you. We coming at you with the livest things, sports, basketball, everything in the world. And the more and more y'all pop up, the more and more I keep giving y'all what y'all asked for. And that's all I could ask for. Y'all keep popping in, y'all keep coming out, man. But as we know, March Madness, all that good shit, March Madness, you feel me? Everything is here. Everything is here. March Madness, NBA playoffs, MVP, all that, you feel me? Everything is in full form. We have a lot of shit to talk about today, and it's mainly on the basketball side of things. That's why most of the intro is basketball. It's mainly basketball today, man. Not a lot of NFL news. I just got very upset before I started the podcast because Felipe Franks is a Falcon once again, the worst backup signing of free agency. But but it's okay. It's okay. Because we got Michael fucking Penix Jr. So everything's gonna be okay in my eyes, at least in my opinion. So with that being said, let's hop right into let's hop right into the swing of things. It really just couldn't be no better. It's okay. It really just couldn't get no better than what's going on right now. How you doing? Hey, OG, how you doing, baby? How you doing, OG? We got OG up in the chat. He can't be here tonight. We got Street, y'all saw the episode last week. He can't be here tonight, but we got him in the chat. He's always here in spirit. But OG tonight, you feel me? We got hot takes, we got everything. As we saw, that boy PJ got upset today by fucking Xavier on a buzzer beater. Like, come on, bro. So uh I'm gonna do a little bit more chatting as I get the live stream put out to everybody and everything like that. But just to like kind of tell you how crazy the week has been. Shoot, man. For me personally, uh, it ain't been that crazy. Like I said, I ain't been had nothing to talk about on my Instagram page. The Instagram page been having this week. But listen, it could be worse. It could be worse. It could be worse. I could be out here just lollygagging and fucking off. But I'm here bringing you guys the biggest things in news, or the biggest thing in sports, the biggest thing for the news, the biggest things around the area. And uh, low key darn rambling, man. I'm about to get straight into it. Just give me probably like 30 seconds real quick. But uh, for the most part, drop in the chat how the day's been for everybody. You know, if you can, let me know how your day's been. OG, how you been? You know, goddamn, it's just it's been a very eventful week in sports, at least in the basketball world. The basketball world exploded this week. So with that being said, honestly, shit, let's hop into the swing of things, man. So, like I said, man, welcome to the club, man. We here live full effect. Welcome to the club. This your go-to for everything. You feel me? Go-to for news, sports, everything. And right now, we on the basketball tip. March Madness, the Pistons. I said this in the group chat the other night. The Pistons. That's a hot topic for me. I really am a Pistons believer right now. Don't know why, but I really am a Pistons believer. They are hot right now. And honestly, if I'm gonna, I don't know if I said it last week on stream with Street, but I'm gonna retract my statements, man. I feel like Jokic is the MVP, but we're gonna get into all of that very, very soon, and we're gonna get to all the standout players of the week. That's my new incorporated segment. Every week, I'm gonna find players to, nominate as my personal players of the week. So, with that being said, we're gonna hop right into the swing of things. March Madness, my guy. March Madness has been utterly insane. It's been utterly insane, man. It's been what we ask for every year and more. So, like, honestly, let's just let's just talk about it. You feel me? As we know, the NCAA tournament never fucking fails. So, you know, this year is no exception. Like, there's no way a upset ain't gonna happen, right? You're wrong. It happens every year. Kentucky fell victim last year. I think Duke did as well. You feel me? And both of those guys are locked in real well with those guys. And yo, yo, yo. call that real quick. What's going on, OG? What's going on, OG? How you doing, baby? Lakers in five. Lakers in five. I don't give a damn who says it. Lakers in five. Lakers in five. I don't give a damn who we going up against. We can go up against the goddamn monsters, nigga. Lakers in five, nigga. Lakers in fucking five. But uh, you know, I really can't call it, man. I was just jumping into the swing of things, just getting ready to talk about March Madness. As we know, I had to troll my boy PJ because he loved to talk about Texas is so fucking great. They just lost to Xavier on a buzzer. Xavier, baby, and you know, and what's crazy is they didn't lead. Xavier didn't lead at no point in that game until that bucket. Until that bucket happened, that was their first lead of the game. They held on to that motherfucker for the last 5 minutes, and guess what? They got up out of that bitch sneaky. That was a real sneaky dub, if I'm gonna be for real.
They had our boy PJ sweating bullets in that bitch.
That was a. I hope you got your brackets figured out. I hope you got your parlays in. I hope you're doing everything to make your money. This is the season to make your bread, baby. This is the season to make your bread. You feel me? Goddamn. So, goddamn, let me just jump into it, man. Have you seen number 12? Number 12, the Cowboys. McNeese has been crazy all year, and they just put the upset on number 5, Clemson. Clemson, baby. That's the biggest upset of the tournament, man. They only had 13 points in the first half. 13 to a 12 seed. A 12 seed held you to 13 points. You got like at least 2 to 3 for sure NBA prospects on your roster, and you only had 13 points in the first. Man, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Listen, that just goes to prove no matter where Clemson plays, no matter what sport they play, they're always going to be the bottom of the SEC. They're always the bottom of the barrel. I think they're SEC still. I ain't too sure. I don't keep up with them fuck niggas no more. They're a thing of the past, baby. Clemson ain't never been relevant in the basketball world for one. Last time they was relevant in football, Trevor Lawrence was their quarterback. We see how that worked out for that kid. Um, so you feel me? The performance that was put on today by McNeese, though, it was crazy. Led by a second year coach, only second year coach, man. They upset it, Clemson. I've repeated it several times, but it's shocking, low key, because I honestly, if we're gonna be for real, as a low key analyst slash fan, I was being realistic. I didn't see Clemson getting upset. If we're gonna be for real, I didn't see it coming. Clemson played low key good all year. I just didn't see it coming. You know, the, uh, uh, I don't know how to feel. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a toss up, really 50-50, man. Have they played yet? I'm too sure if they played it. Have they played yet? Duke and five. Listen, right? I'm a Cooper Flag fan at the end of the day, motherfucker. And listen, I got Duke going out of motherfucker. Hey, listen, right? That kid is insane. Cooper Flag is insane, man. Cooper Flag is insane. He- he's a prospect that probably we will never see again. He's the closest thing. I know we said this a lot in history, but real deal, he's the closest thing. Probably a Larry Bird type player will get. You can put it on like he can real deal. He's a real deal baller. That kid's a real deal baller. And I don't want to throw the race card into there, but for a white kid, that's going crazy. For a white boy, the kid can ball, man. The kid can ball, man. The kid can ball. And got, as we get further along in the upsets on the news, Creighton upset Louisville, and he have been doing this for years. He has been putting they have been putting y'all on notice for years, and I don't know why y'all don't just like. It's always a bad regular season with Creighton. That's just the bottom line. You're always gonna get a bad regular season. You're never gonna get the. You feel me? You're never gonna get the you know. But when it comes, yeah, Creighton got a crazy. This was like Creighton supposed to be in the NCAA, bro. This was in Zion's recruitment class. He 25. He's 24. He's shitting on kids, bro. He's shitting on kids. He's telling y'all children, listen, this is how you play ball, and I'm gonna show you how to ball. Like here, step back, listen, right? I'm gonna take this ball. I'm a 1-2 dribble, pull up in your face. That's it. That's all he wants to do. That's all that kid out of Creighton want to do, bro. He wants to take the ball, look at you dead in your eyeballs, jab step 1-2, and whatever happens, happens. He don't, he ain't up for none of the politics, man. That kid is insane. If I'm gonna be for real. I got, I got, I got San Diego for the upset too. Yeah, I got San Diego for the upset as well. Michigan, it's a hot take, right? But Michigan hasn't performed well, honestly, in my opinion, since the Jordan Poole years. They probably have had deep runs, but it hasn't been the same as that year. And they're always very lackadaisical on the court. When I see Michigan play, there's like a handful of guys that actually, like in my opinion, that are actually there to ball. And then the other handful is I'm just waiting for my chance. That's so I got San Diego coming for the upset as well. It might be a hot take. I don't know. It's a hot take because, like you said, they 2 point spread favorite on bet now. So you feel me? Fact, 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 fact. Uh, I got my parlays put in. I put my matter of fact, I give y'all parlays of the day real quick while we on the topic real quick. Hold on, cause I give y'all I give y'all parlays of the day, baby. So the parlay that is hitting right now as we speak. Cross your fingers, bud. So if you were on Prize Picks, you saw the John Broome, that's free bread. Of course, he's gonna score over half a point. Like, come on, bro. You got Anthony Edwards, 27 and a half. That's a lock in. He's playing the Pelicans. That's a lock in. If you don't lock Ant-Man down for that 27 and a half tonight, that's crazy. Where you're crazy. It's, anyways, Karl Anthony Towns, I got him going for 41 points, rebounds, and assists. He's playing the Charlotte Hornets. Right now, they're down. But yeah, that means he gets to sit in the game way longer. And that means he only has 7 points, rebounds, or assists to get me. You big nerdy bitch. You better give me my 7. You better give me my 7. You big nerdy sack of mother. You are down 13 points. My nigga. All it takes is 7. All it takes is 7. All it takes is 7. Um, Goddamn, I had the Quan Jeffries. That was an easy money. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was kind of skeptical, but it wasn't nothing but 9.5. It wasn't nothing but 9.5 points and assists. I got him down for that. He's beating that already for 13. And Mikal Bridges for 21 points and rebounds. That's it. I can't tell y'all the other parlay because that motherfucker fell through the roof real early today. Like when I say real early, I mean real early. And straight, man. I'm straight. I'm straight. Only person I got to worry about is my boy Ant. I feel like my boy Ant can do it. I feel like it's the Pelicans. They ain't got nobody to guard him. Jordan Hawkins. I don't know. I'm not too sure if he's on the floor, but I know Trey Murphy just went down with a broken hand, and it's only 2 to 3 players on the court that can really hold Ant-Man to under 20, and I think two of the 3 players ain't on that motherfucking floor tonight. So you feel me? And if y'all wanna follow along with my NFL season parlay, because I'm for sure this is a lock in. If you don't lock this in, you might be missing out on 200, slight 200. I put 500. I put $5 on it. It was a quick. It's easy 200. Come up. Oh God! At the end of the football season, you got Saquon for over two. You got Saquon for over 1,500 yards. Easy. You got Bijan for over 1,250. Easy. You got Jamar Chase for over 1,350. Come on, bro. It's fucking Jamar Chase. Let's be for real. It's Jamar Chase. Let's be for real. You got Lamar Jackson. They really lowballed my man's and said 5 rushing touchdowns. Like he didn't average 10. Like, and then you got Brock Bowers, the only receiver out there, basically in the fucking Oakland. I'm just calling them niggas Oakland because they play like they still in fucking Oakland. Brock Bowers for 5.5 receiving touchdowns on the season, and Joe Burrow is kind of iffy, but he did it this year. I got that boy going for 4,150 on the season, and he might, in my opinion, he might be the MVP next year if they can go get some fucking defense. But all they need a little defense. All they need just a little bit of defense, not a whole lot. But this is the part of the shit that I've been waiting for. This is the part that I've been. Detroit Pistons. Detroit Pistons. Detroit. 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 Ooh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. These are boys. These are boys that I got. If they can get right at the time and keep the dice rolling, it's gonna be some scary shit coming up for the NBA. Cade Cunningham, listen, it's a lot to talk about behind that kid. 6'7", 6'8", moves the ball like CP3 in his prime, and can score like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now today. You can't control that, especially when you have two of the most gifted defensive specimens in the NBA, and one of the Thompson twins, and Jalen Duren. And when I say star-studded role players, Malik Beasley, I think they got KCP out there still. I know for sure they got Tobias Harris. If all those guys can lock in and get the dice rolling all at the same time, it's gonna be some scary shit. We just saw what they did in Miami. Who, who would have thought Tobias Harris played a key role on anybody's team, let alone developing a basketball player? Who would have thought Tobias Harris played a key role? Like, you know, let's read the stats. Let's read the stats, man. Let's read the stats. So currently holding the number 6 seed in the Eastern Conference with a 39-31 record. They ain't been over 500 since I was a Tyler, damn near. Remember that. They haven't been over 500 damn near since I was a Tyler. 25. They made a significant turnaround, man. When we mean significant, this is the biggest turnaround in the NBA history almost. It's probably bigger than the Kings drought. The Kings went on a crazy drought, and that shit wasn't even glorified how this shit is getting glorified. So this is the biggest turnaround, me personally, in recent NBA memory. A pivotal factor in their success, as I was speaking on, my boy Cade Cunningham. He's averaging a whopping, coming off of what people probably would say was a lackluster second year. They don't give my boy that kind of respect. He was injured. He's averaging 27, 9, and 6. 27, 9, and 6. No Jaden Ivey. Like, you got Jalen Duren, who's not a stretch big. That's your only pick and pop. That's your only pick and roll artist. You got a Thompson twin that's just identical as his brother with no J. And you got 3 role players who got exiled out of championship teams. Listen, brother man. Listen, brother man. Hey, you gotta keep that shit P, man. You gotta keep that shit P. You gotta keep that shit down. Them kids ain't got a jumper. I don't know what the fuck they jumper went at in between overtime elite and the NBA combine. But that shit went from, oh my God, these kids are fucking crazy. Jump shot, everything is going for them, handles, defense, to where the fuck your jump shot is. Are you Ben Simmons? Are you Ben Simmons? Are you Ben Simmons, buddy? Listen, right? And this is the game that really this is the game that really piqued my interest for them, right? I want to say either last night or a couple nights ago, they played the Miami Heat. It was a great game. I watched it all the way through and through. He went crazy, exploded. Game winner at the buzzer. Cool, calm, collected. Didn't flinch at all. It takes a cold-blooded killer to come in 2 years in and be ready to already carry a team that has been in poverty to significant key victories, man. Significant key victories. Um, what a lot of people are saying is that they're gonna fizzle out, and most of the time it does happen with teams like this. But me personally, I don't think that's the case. Defensively, they are amongst one of the younger crews and more talented defensively crews in the NBA, just like the Thunder. The Thunder have a young defensive talented offensive core. They just have a lot of everything. These guys have somewhat sort of the same thing. It's just not all the way put together, not like the Thunder have it. And with that being said, defense wins championships, right? That's the name of the game, right? That's what everybody likes to tell us. Defense wins championships. But let's say Cade comes out, he averages 30. Lazar Thompson's averages a smooth 20. He kicks it up 5 points for the playoffs. Jalen Duren averages about 15 and 10. All we need is Tobias Harris and the other guys to come in and fill in certain holes. You know, all we need is them. All we need is them to take, like, when Cade isn't in the game, take the pressure off. Because guess what? You guys beat the Knicks earlier this season. You guys have beaten several teams that are close to number 1, number 4, you feel me, 1 through 4 seed already this season. They not, you feel me? You know, they have been in a lot of dog fights. They haven't been just, your everyday ordinary, oh my God, it's a Pistons pushover. Like me personally, when I go rebuild a team, nigga, I go trade off for the Pistons picks, nigga. Like on 2K, when I go rebuild a team, I trade for the Pistons picks. I don't think we're gonna be doing that for a lot longer. And that starts this year. I feel like, and this is a stretch. I might be speaking on it too early, but I feel like Cade Cunningham is that Jimmy Butler factor. He is that just pushes them because you haven't seen a group come through Detroit this hungry, this ready, and this focused in years. Andre Drummond couldn't do it. Um, Chris Middleton couldn't come in and help. I, no, KCP started in Detroit. He couldn't help. Tim Hardaway's there now. Um, fuck, trying to remember more names. It's a sad name to say, low key. Brandon Knight couldn't help. It's a lot of guys that came in that were. It's a lot of guys that were very, thought highly of in the draft in rooms, that we can't get in. And when they got to Detroit, it was, what are you doing? Like, what do you got going on? Like, Andre Drummond was a double double machine, my favorite center while he was in Detroit. But it was still yet and still, bro. What the fuck is going on out there? Like, I know you can't tell the GMs who the fuck that's on. I know you can't call niggas and say, hey, bro, I guarantee you a championship. But you're Andre Drummond, like, you're prime Drummond. Like, you're averaging 15, 20 rebounds. You got to at least get a playoff spot, bro. You got to at least get a playoff spot, man. At least a playoff spot. Like, no playoff spot and you putting up sack numbers? Nigga. But I don't, I'm not going to sit here and bash. I'm not going to sit here and bash guys. I'm only sitting here giving praise. And the praises that I do give are, my guy, Cade Cunningham is for real. Whoever said Buddy was for fake, if you posted it, you have time to go delete it. Like, you can still go back and delete that before that shit pop up on somebody's feed and now you viral for the next 2 years. You still got time to delete that. Cade Cunningham is for real. Cade Cunningham is here. Cade Cunningham has arrived. So has the Thompson twins, and so has Jalen Duren. We're gonna see how that contract situation works out when it comes time. But that is their big three. They have to solidify those three. They have to solidify those three. You got to solidify those three. Oh, hey, oh man, the amount of money Cade is gonna get. listen, if Detroit don't give him the bag, there, listen, relegate the niggas to the G League and bring up the fucking Fort Wayne Mad Ats. God damn it. Relegate the niggas to the G League and bring up the Fort Wayne Mad Ats, my dog. If y'all somehow fumble Cade and let Cade walk, my nigga, if it ain't like inside job, if it ain't like GM shit going on, bro, if y'all let this nigga walk because of contract issues, like my man just said, y'all on some 2K shit, bro. And my like it's just so much to get. It's just so much to talk about with that team, man. The come up out of poverty. The come up out of poverty was crazy. Like I said, almost a 20 year. What was it? It is a 20 year playoff drought. Honestly, 04. The Phillips days. The Phillips days. It's been a 20 year playoff drought. Like I, I don't. I don't think that's consistent play. I don't think that's consistent play. 'Cause even before we got Luca, it was times where AD went down and Brian had to send the bench, and it was like, what the fuck am I looking at? If we can be for real, like if we gonna keep it solid, like, fuck, shouldn't drink that much water. I love Austin Reeves, love Rui, love the rest of the cast. As you know in the group chat, I defend Jackson Hayes like my life depends on it right now. I have to do you feel me? That my little nigga, we locked in, hey, we locked in, Yeah. I defend Jackson Hayes like my life depends on it. So with all that being said, as much as I would love to say, oh, we're gonna get the, it's looking real scary. For the simple fact, Alex Lynn is a walking fucking statue. That is my only problem. Alex Lynn is going to get. I'm surprised he hasn't been posterized by anybody in a Lakers uniform yet. But if he's standing under that paint tonight, then he definitely getting a new thing to hang up in his son's wall with Giannis dunking over his ass. So, you know, Alex Lynn is a walking fucking 2 rebounds a game. You got a whole bunch of G League guys running around trying to make a name for themselves, and we're going into a playoff run. I cannot lie. I cannot stress it. Like we were talking about in the last part, these guys need to be playing. Fuck all the extra. You need to be playing, and you're not like at this point. We're not talking about for the fans' perspective. You need to be playing for your team's sake because the West is so compact, nigga. We drop this game tonight. We go from 4-5 to 6-7 heartbeat. Y'all need to be playing, bro. If we pull it out, it's more power, but y'all need to be playing, bro. Only motherfucker I can really give some slack to is LeBron. He's 40. Bitch, I would want to rest too. I would want to rest before the playoffs too. God damn it, let me get some time with luxury and my wife before I gotta go spend the next 2 to 3 months on the fucking road. Come on, man. That's the only person I give a little leeway. So 40, 40. He's just he's just not bright light ready, you know. And a lot of people never be bright light ready, but he's definitely not bright light ready. He's definitely not. Hey, put the ball in my hands and I know what the fuck to do with it. Ready? He's not. He's not there yet. He's not there yet. It's low key a sad thing to say. Man, that's my guy. Said at 15 when he came to the Lakers. If I'm gonna keep it buck, I was ready to get. I was ready to get a jersey. Like I didn't. all I know is I saw the kid hooping. I had never seen the kid a day in my life. All I know is I saw the kid hooping and he was looking crazy. And the fact that you don't even look like you're supposed to be out there in the NBA just makes the aesthetic more crazy. But playing behind Luka and Bron, hopefully he gets that killer instinct. Hopefully he gets that you feel me, that main character energy when it's needed. But right now he doesn't have what we call main character energy for the basketball court. That's just my hot take. That's just my hot take. Only person I want to see out of that is my boy Matas Buzelis, man. DeMar. Exactly. It ain't no play. It ain't no atmosphere in that game. It's just gonna be a whole lot of beef. I don't watch folks them there argue and fight. I want to watch basketball. Warriors went on what, a 10 game stretch. That actually works. Like that actually works. That like that 100% works. Who would have knew that? Who would have knew that Draymond Green, Jimmy Butler, and Steph Curry were a match made in heaven? But you look at it, what's brand new? Love your Damien, but we need a dub. Sit there and love your Dame, but we need this dub. We already got a statue down there. Hey man, hey man. I don't think it'll be too far fetched. I don't think it'll be too far fetched. Yeah, give me, give me that one. They can definitely give me that one. They can definitely give me that one. next time, next time we talk to street, we're gonna ask them about that Lakers parlay. Oh man. Oh yeah, man. March Madness, ta- March Madness takes over what I call the prime NBA season. But at the same time, those kids are balling. So you gonna watch what you're gonna watch. You're gonna catch it all the highlights and all the good shit. And matter of fact, you're gonna catch all the great highlights on the KluB24 the podcast Instagram page. Link definitely gonna be in the description below. I know I'm fishing for subscribers and you know that shit right there. Don't care. No shame in it. No shame in it. Grow the page, grow the podcast, help me grow, and we all grow. As clubbers, we all grow. You feel me? Like the TikTok said, in the club, we all fam. In the club, like you feel me? Push the algorithm, push it. You gotta get me in there. But that's enough fishing and baiting for that's enough fishing and baiting for subscribers and followers. Uh, like I said, I'm gonna take my hat off for this one because I definitely didn't think I would be switching my take this fast. So I'm gonna take my hat off for this one. Nikola Jokic is the MVP. There it is. I don't care what nobody else says. I can care less. I'm an SGA fan, and that says a lot. You feel me? I'm willing to go buy SGA jersey over a Luka jersey if I get the chance. Like that's how much of an SGA fan I am.
So you telling me you want to give the MVP to a nigga
That's the whole like. That's an even bigger perspective because y'all niggas give a damn. Really, they're averaging 30. He's averaging 30. Hold on, man, because it's crazy. Nikola Jokic quite literally doesn't give a damn. He averaging damn near 30, averaging 26.4, 11 rebounds, 8 assists per game. Bro, he's top 5 in every statistical category. That's the first time in center history for the NBA. Top 5 in every statistical category. And then my thing is, what a lot of people don't want to look at is his impact on and off the court. And when you hear that, you're like, how the fuck can he make an impact off the court? That's the thing. His impact off the court when he's not there is so crazy that they barely have won games without that man on the floor. If Jokic doesn't play, that is a very sad night for Denver. That is a very sad night for Denver. Matter of fact, we saw what Luka just did to them boys last night. 21 in the first quarter with no Jokic. Like that. Like, come on, bro. Like it's a that boy Bryce funny as shit talk about some hook'em. He's sitting in the corner somewhere crying, man. Like, but the way Jokic takes the offense and just controls his offense and the opponent's defense, that gets missed so much when he's not on the court. And you want to know something that's going to be a hot take? You want to know something that he does, that he has, and that boy SGA doesn't? He's the definite X factor. That's the difference. He's the definite X factor. You feel me? Without Jokic, like I said, they barely won games this year. Without SGA, go ahead. Yeah, yes. So this is my second reasoning on why Shea isn't the MVP. We're looking at his scoring, and we're calling that an MVP season, right? When Kobe averaged 30 for 3 years in a row, who got it? Who got it? Steve fucking Nash got back-to-back MVPs while Kobe was averaging 30. Listen, right? Let him get an MVP just to go out in the first round is disrespectful, OG. Letting them get the MVP just to go out in the first round is a crazy take. I can't lie to you, big dog. I can't lie to you, man. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. Oh snap, man. Oh man, that's low key disrespectful. Oh shit, but that's low key what they known for. Even since the Katie and Harden days, they known for an early exit. And that's the problem with all the Thunder teams. They always go in with great players that just ain't got the experience. 100%. 100%. 100%. Listen, right now, from my knowledge that I can remember, Minnesota is the A seed.
Scary, scary matchup.
Yeah,
That boy,
Minnesota is the A seed. Like Minnesota is the A seed.
yeah, yeah.
It's not gonna look great for them. Honestly, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Nope.
if we're gonna be for real,
But people
bro.
forget who over there. people forget who over there with him. You got Julius over there, DiVincenzo. They still got Rudy, even I can't stand the nigga.
Yeah. I hate Rudy.
They got a little squad over there.
I don't like Rudy Gobert. There, I said it. There, I said it. I don't like Rudy Gobert. I don't like Rudy Gobert. He didn't deserve the first play of the year. I said it there. It's out. You said what?
He didn't deserve it. He didn't deserve it.
Oh, no. God damn it. You tell me Rudy Gobert deserved that shit last year, I might spit on your grandma. Victor Wembanyama.
It's out there now.
Victor Wembanyama is the defensive player of the year for the next decade.
I agree with that point. I give you that. Yeah.
He is the defensive player of the year for the next decade. The next decade. If you tell me anything different, I'm gonna look at you like you're crazy, and we're just gonna have to might have to box it out. Cannot lie. Might have to box it out. But
how was can't be different playing a year. The rookie is dropping 20 and 15 on him.
Come on, man.
I mean, that's just me.
Come on. And another thing is that another thing that got him defensive player of the year. Oh, he's averaging this, that, and the third while being on a playoff team, and you know he's on the top rated defensive team in the league. So hot take, but Kendrick Perkins brought it to my attention the other day when I was watching ESPN. Says if we're gonna use that argument for Rudy Gobert, then the same argument should be used for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now is averaging, I think, like 2.1 steals. That's second in the NBA. He's on the top rated team. He's on the top defensive team in the NBA. He is top 5 in blocks for point guards. He is top 3 in field goal percentage against him for point guards. Like,
wow.
Where's his DPOY conversation? If we're gonna give him anything, he should be another guard that got DPOY. That's if we're gonna give him anything. But that's just another hot take. That's just another hot take. Y'all can crucify me. Y'all can do whatever. That's just another hot take.
I agree. But I can't say anything.
You know.
I said it. There you go.
I ain't gonna linger on that topic too long, because the more I speak on it, the more nonsense, as certain people would tell me, quote unquote, Bryce, I'm speaking. And listen, man, right? That's the D in KluB24. This nigga just don't know how to do his fucking job. Bryce is the D in KB or KluB24, and that nigga just can't show up for his job. Like I told him in the group chat, brother, man, whenever you want your job back, you can have it. Bitch, you got to show up. God damn it. You got to show up. You got to show up to work. So, last but not least, like I said, it's a new segment this week. And I'm going to do it every time we upload a pod. Players of the week. And these two are my personal players of the week. Just, you know, just to give you guys a different outlook on who to look out for at the NBA. My man's Mamu. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put some respect. I'm not gonna call him by his nickname. He deserves me to at least pronounce his shit. At least try to. My man's Sandro, and goddamn it, I'm gonna butcher it, but I'm gonna try. Sandro Mamukelashvili of the San Antonio Spurs gave the world's precious Karl-Anthony Towns in just 19 minutes off the bench his career high. 34 points on 13 of 14 from the field and 7 for 7 from 3. Do you not know how crazy that is in just 19 minutes, my guy?
Ooh.
And this guy, he wouldn't even be seeing the floor for real if Wemby was there. And this guy just gave Cat 34. Off the bench.
Off the bench. Let's not forget that part.
Off the bench. You're giving Cat 34. Cat was the primary defender for the rest of the game, because after you got hot, they thought Cat was going to stop you with some shit. Like, Cat has been this defensive prowess his whole career. And you fried this nigga. I want to say I want to give you the end card, but you got to do that shit again before you can get one of those. But you fried him, twin. You fried him, twin. And for that, I give you your credit. I give you what you deserve. And that is Player of the Week. You are KluB24's Western Conference Player of the Week. And to bring it on home, we're going to talk about another young cat, as I spoke on him earlier. The guy that I'm looking for in the Bulls jersey, not Kobe White, definitely not Nikola Vucevic, not Patrick Williams. Fuck Denzel Valentine. He ain't even in the league no more. It's just fuck Denzel Valentine. Matas Buzelis. The kid, ever since the Zach LaVine trade, has been erupting every other night. He has been giving teams fits, physically, on ball, off ball. Nigga, just by standing there sometimes, I see niggas be like, yo, what is he gonna do next? Like, they just looking at him like, they trying to catch their breath, and he's standing straight up. Like, yeah, I'm just waiting for them to call a cut. You better get right, man. Like, oh, there it is. All right, bet. I'm going. You feel me? The kid is crazy. Crazy. The other night, I think it was, forget who he played. But the other night, the kid continued to impress the world and add on to what a lot of people would say is a stellar rookie season, especially after being what most viewed you as a role player for most of the start of the season. You gave us 17 points, 9 rebounds, and you knocked down 3 tray balls. My boy, do you remember what your combine 3-ball percentage was? I know you do. You're not supposed to be out here knocking down 3 tray balls on any given night. That's not you. But you are excelling, you are performing, you are doing the things that takes it, that it takes to get better in a rookie season, especially after being thrown into the fire after a random ass trade because I don't know, I guess the GM didn't see fit, which nobody saw fit for them niggas to stay in Chicago over the off season, but you. So with that being said, those are my 2 players of the week, man. Those are 2 young guys that I really need you guys to key in and look out for. Like I said, Sandro Mamu, the kid, he has elite potential, crazy potential. He's going to be around for a while. I feel a lot of people say this about a lot of players, but hold on, Arkansas did what?
They beat them. They won.
Arkansas. Arkansas just beat fucking Kansas. Oh man. Congratulations, Calipari, on your first tournament win in Arkansas.
Wow.
I said that to say this. Fuck you for leaving Kentucky, bitch. Anyway. Fuck you for leaving my program high and dry. Like we ain't give you everything you got. Fuck you. But that's another crazy upset. Like I don't know if anybody had it on their cards, but it's fucking Arkansas. Like who the fuck did they have out there that Calipari was gonna like turn into a dog? Me personally, I don't know. I don't watch Arkansas football nor basketball, so you can wash me in the comments if you want to and call me a casual. I just pick and choose who not to watch. And that shit boring. It's not my style of ball. But congratulations, man. And honestly, it's more games coming on as we speak. It's more games that are gonna be, star-studded and crazy throughout the week as we keep going. And all in all, I really just want to say, close the show out. Thanks to everybody who popped in, popped their head, showed love, and what else, man? Thank you for the call in tonight, Street. This your second appearance. I love the support, man. Like I always tell y'all boys, man. Y'all keep my head straight, man. So thank you for another appearance. Thank you for another call in. Thank you for another way to show your gratitude towards your kid, and I'ma always show my gratitude in return. All your endeavors in life, man. But,
no problem.
Close out with verse of the day. Honestly, man, let y'all kids, get on about y'all business. I don't know what y'all got going on. So if you're still in the stream with me by your head, and let me give you verse of the day real quick. Hebrews 13:16. And don't forget to do so and to share with those in need. These are the sacrifices that God pleases. And I'm gonna give us a little quick prayer as well. Thank you, God, for bringing me back here to this stream, bringing me back here to give these guys the sport news, give these guys just something to watch, give these guys something to help them pass the time by. Whatever they use me as, whether it's a place to just get daily sports news or just have somebody to watch and talk on the stream. Who knows? Whatever my vessel is to them, I want to be, even stronger within your word and within your power. I want you to keep everybody in the stream, including my man Street. I want you to keep everybody wrapped in your protection and keep everybody on the right track. Walking in your faith and walking in your footsteps, the steps that you set outside, that you set in God for us when you first made the earth. Thank you, God, for giving all of us another day of life, and we are going to continue to love and appreciate everything you do for us and more. Amen. And
amen.
Like I said, man, that's case closed, man. Good night, folks. And well, hold on. One more thing before I get up out of here. Just so my dog can start making it to work, we're gonna push it up a day to Wednesday. I was already thinking about that already. So next week's Thursday podcast will be a Wednesday podcast, and that will be for the foreseeable future until we get to, well, that's for the foreseeable future. Honestly, for good. So Bryce can come in and do what he needs to do and start giving his tips. Because like I said, man, like I let it tell the kid, there is no K in B without the B. Because I ain't nothing but fucking K dot. I can't be KB. I ain't nothing but fucking K dot, nigga. We came up with the name off our initials, fuck, nigga. Do your job, man. Do your job, man. Everybody, peace out and stay safe, man. Peace out, stay safe, and hopefully all three of us will be in here together next week. Hopefully, and if not, hey man, it's always a chance for another day. But stay safe, everybody. Peace out.